Alright guys, this is our first ever podcast. We are the boys from BWS. So we have very different life experiences that we want to share with you guys, and it's probably the first and the last time, maybe, unless this goes really viral. Alright, this guy is... Okay, just introduce yourself, bro. Like your name, where you're from, and what have you been through?
Myself, Mayank, they call me Max, and I'm from India. I come from a small town called Gurgaon in the northern area.
My name is Manuel. I am from Mexico,
This guy's a player, bro.
and a true player.
He got a lot of chicks, man.
And I'm from a city called Leon, which is in the middle of Mexico, 4 hours north from Mexico City.
Alright, my name is Nathaniel. I am 23 years old this year. I come from Penang, Malaysia, and my dream is to become a decamillionaire.
What a porn star. We don't know. We don't know yet.
Alright, so we've asked ChatGPT a few questions because we feel like we come from very different life experiences, right? So let me just ask you guys this question, okay? What's one belief you grew up with that you no longer believe in, and what changed it? What's one belief that you grew up with?
Oh God, that's a very intense question. Let me see.
Alright,
One belief that I believed. I think something. What it could be sort of what led me to Australia. Sometimes people think that life is very simple and very easy, and when you're in your young age, around 17, 18, that was around their age, I thought to myself, when I'm 30 years old, I'm gonna have this and that and here and a family and kids and all like that, all that kind of stuff. Turns out it wasn't that way. And life is very unexpected, and that's something that made me believe that life is not as simple as one thinks it is, you know. And yeah, I think that's it. I once had that thought that life was very straightforward, and it was easy to become the person you thought you were going to become, and turns out maybe it takes you to certain directions you don't expect it to. And
So
here I am today in Australia, and never expected that a couple years back, but it's really cool that life really dictates where you go.
So you think you don't actually know where life would take you, you just go with the flow?
It's not that I go with the flow, but you never know what life is going to hit you with, you know? I've never thought I was going to... did you think you were going to be here 4 years ago?
I honestly didn't think like I would work in BWs ever. Like
Exactly.
I never
Yeah.
drank alcohol growing up, and like I never thought I would work in an alcohol
What are you
store.
saying, man?
And today you're
Honestly.
working alcohol store and drinking alcohol, you know, so...
People that work in an alcohol store as well, right?
Exactly.
We're just drinking Coke right now, okay?
Yeah. No, but I think, dude, okay,
It's crazy, man. Life is crazy.
Yeah, life is crazy, honestly. I think especially your life experience, because like you're the oldest one here, you probably have the most like, not in a bad way, but like you have the most life experience compared to all of us. You know, like I think your life
You
story
got
is
a lot
pretty
of
interesting.
experience, man.
Yeah.
In all the fields.
Like
in all
compared like how
sectors.
you lived your life and everything. I think like you lived your life at the first like from 20 to your 30s, you actually work really hard, you know, and you actually like sort of like achieve like the lifestyle that everyone would want, right? But then like because of your life circumstances and like how like the mafia and shit, you have to like come here and everything. I think like that's a very interesting perspective because like not everyone get to experience that, you know. And
It's
I
been a
think-
crazy journey.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a crazy
I
journey.
think your life is the most interesting one compared to all of us, to be honest. You have the most life experience.
Well, it could be because I'm older,
Yeah.
you know, and I lived a little bit more.
Or maybe...
I'm not that much older, by the way.
Maybe
He's
Just
there's
37 by the way.
just like
I'm
15 years.
23. This guy's
Just 15 years of
37.
difference. But
15 years of difference.
no, like 9 years to 10 years. But
That's a kid that you left in Mexico.
It's been quite an experience.
That's a
and,
kid that you left in Mexico. bro.
And yeah, it's look, every experience it's something that you learn, and
Yeah. For context, right, Manny was gonna be like a millionaire in Mexico. Almost, right? Like,
Almost,
bro,
yeah.
like, no, you made a
Nah, we're
quite a
not
good
millionaire.
living, right? But then he had to leave
You
his
owned
entire...
houses, you build houses. You
Yeah,
build
he had to
houses.
leave his entire business to come to Melbourne because like the mafia and shit was like threatening to like kill him and shit. So like he had to like restart.
I got it
his-
sorted. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it sorted. Yeah.
He had to restart his entire life in Melbourne, right, starting from the ground up, you know. But yeah, what's one belief that you have in India? Because I understand like India is like a very It's an
So-
interesting question, bro. Like Indians are an interesting population, bro. Not gonna lie.
1.45 billion.
Yeah.
So where I come from is a middle class family, right? So you don't think ahead. Your parents are providing you, your parents are protecting you. You don't have to do anything, right? And here I am cooking, laundering, and I'm doing everything myself.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference. Yeah.
Mm.
While I was working as well, I don't have to pay for my shit, right? My
Yeah.
parents used to pay for that, and
Back
then
in India, is it when you were
yeah,
working?
I was saving every penny I was.
What were you
earning.
working as back in India?
I was working with a SaaS company
Yeah.
in international business. I was handling the European clients and all, managing around $500,000 portfolio, which was fun. And then, like, if I had been doing that, I would be at a nice position right now. But here I am selling alcohol
Yeah.
in a store.
Honestly, I think like no one really expected to be selling alcohol, like working
No one-
retail. or,
no one
like,
does.
Exactly. Like
No one does. Yeah.
when I graduated, like I never thought like I would be working retail. You know what I mean? But like I think like that, like what you said, like life just takes you on an unexpected journey. You know.
But I feel like everything is like a learning experience. You
Yeah.
know?
Learning,
It's
yeah.
we're learning. It's an experience where we learn
You learn how
what
to
we
handle-
want to do and what we don't want to do.
But
you
here
know,
you
based
learn-
on what we've done,
You learn how to handle junkies and all.
which is hard. Man.
Which is hard.
It's not an easy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not an easy thing, bro. But I was gonna tell you something. I just forgot what I was gonna tell you.
What do you?
Huh?
Met a junkie.
What?
You met a junkie.
I met a junkie. Yeah, I
Yeah.
met a lot of junkies, bro. Yeah, it's not hard. It's not easy to work in the BWS where you get a lot of junkies coming in.
Bro, we have to
Um,
like change it for the copyright, man.
Yeah,
No, honestly, bro, I just feel like
We are
you-
working at an X company.
like life just takes you on a journey that you never expected. Like yeah, it's kind of crazy.
What's next we have?
Next question.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see.
All right.
I think we have to make it again.
What has living here taught you about yourself and you wouldn't have learned back home? Alright, how about I answer this question, bro? Okay, like I feel like living here, right? All of you have felt like some sense of like independence or like moving away from your family. I don't know like about you, but like it's like maybe for us it's like the first time that we're actually leaving
Leaving our
home.
family.
Yeah. How about
Cooking
you?
ourselves.
It's not the first time because I moved cities.
Yeah, I mean moving
and-
cities is one thing because like you're still
Yeah.
like sort of like in close proximity to
Yeah,
your family,
You can
but
go
like
home.
yeah, moving
Anytime.
countries is a completely different
completely
thing. Right.
different. It's
You're
completely
moving
different.
continents,
yeah.
bro. Not even countries.
Yeah. Exactly.
Continents, man.
Continents, which
Like
is
7
yeah,
seas
it's a
away.
lot strong.
Yeah.
Well, look, I experienced it when I was back home. I moved to another city because I was living. My original city is called Leon. I moved to a city called San Miguel. I was living there for a year. First time I experienced living away from family, away from mom, where you don't have food and all that kind of stuff. You know, you have to make your own food, find your way. You know. That was a bit difficult at the moment. I think the first couple of years, it might be the first year. It's a little bit like confronting. Eventually, you start adapting
Yeah.
to understanding what you have to do. You have to eat. You have to eat
Yeah.
breakfast and all that kind of stuff. That's the only way you can become independent. I feel.
Yeah,
You know?
that
You
is
have
true.
to experience and have that taste of
Yeah.
you being your own, having your own time.
Like being your own man as well, like
Exactly.
actually like
Yeah.
evolving in group. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like for me, like
It-
I came from like a privileged family.
yeah.
I never like cooked, never did laundry and everything, and I feel like coming here is like a whole
Same.
different experience, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And it makes you what is pretty cool is it makes you understand yourself better. You know, I felt coming to Australia, I got to know myself better than
And
anything. You
And
know.
it makes you learn live in the silence.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And it's
alone.
difficult because there's
Yeah.
many
There's no
lonely
one.
times. You
Yeah.
know, there's
There's no
times
one
where
around
you're
you.
like,
When you
"Damn,
get-
I
bro,
don't have
when you-
my family, I don't have
Yeah.
friends, I don't have anything,
You can't talk to anyone.
and it makes
Okay,
it
let me
difficult.
ask you guys this: when you guys
Yeah.
came here, do you guys know anyone at all?
I did not. No.
Nah.
Right.
No
you,
one.
you had to start from scratch, right?
Exactly.
Honestly.
And that was like a very terrifying experience as well, right?
Look, it was a very exciting experience
Yeah, that is
because
true. Because it's like you
it's
restarting the whole
something
life.
new.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
it's something to look forward to. You know, and it's
I just had a fight.
and you
with
come
the
to a
competition.
country where there's a lot of cultures. There's people from India, Malaysia, China, Argentina, whatever, all over the place. So it makes it very interesting
Yeah.
where you get to know various types of people and how they live, how they, what their beliefs in, and how they do their stuff. You know, it's exciting, man. It's exciting. I've had a good time living here.
Honestly, yeah, I think it's a very interesting experience, like meeting everyone from like different cultures and everything. Cause like, I never thought one day I'd meet someone like you. You know, like not in a bad way, but it's like I would just never thought like I would meet someone like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even you as well, bro. Like, I never
Yeah.
thought I'd be hanging with Indian, bro. It's crazy.
Like sitting and drinking coke within Malaysia, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're. I mean, you guys are pretty close, but I'm pretty far away. You know,
Yeah.
Mexico compared to, for example, Malaysia.
I've been to Malaysia before. He has never been to India.
Other
man.
side of the world, bro.
Yeah, he has
You
never
know,
been to
so
India. I think.
Who would like have thought that I would have met people from all over the world, including
Yeah.
you guys?
That's
you know,
tough. That's
I
tough.
never thought 5 years ago I would have never thought that. You know, so it's exciting, man. It's exciting. So if you guys want to come to Australia, it's the best thing you've done in your life. Trust me, it's a very good experience.
Or maybe not.
It's gonna be hard.
Or maybe
it
not.
could be, it could
It's
be
gonna be
hard.
very hard,
You're gonna
yeah.
suffer. You know, you're gonna have to try to find a job or
You might not survive. You might go
even
back.
like food, you might go back. You never
might
know.
go
You
back.
know,
Yeah.
you might go
Dude,
back.
okay,
but,
that's the thing I was thinking about, because like moving here as an international student, the thing about it is like visas. It's like you're building up your whole life here, and then you might have the possibility of you like
Packing
ending
stuff.
it and then like just moving back to your home country. Like that's
Exactly.
that's a very
Yeah.
crazy like
yeah.
what the fuck?
You know something I saw?
Aren't you ready for that?
This is what I thought. So I lived in Mexico many years, you know, and what you pack in your baggage, that's your life, man. You come to another country and you pack a full life there in your baggage.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what we felt. Yeah.
It's really interesting because
I think that's
that's what you do, man. You come to another country and everything, all your belongings go in one bag. That's your whole life right there, and you bring it all to another country, which is it's exciting, man.
It's exciting, but terrifying.
It's
but,
scary
like,
and terrifying.
yeah.
Okay,
But it's exciting.
Just prepare for the growth curve that will come by your way. bro.
it's hard if you don't get a visa. You have to pack it again and go back.
Yeah. So like I think like a lot of the times people just like to like think about like living abroad or studying abroad as a very glamorous thing, but at the same time it just adds a bit more complication to your life. Cause then you have to figure out like the whole visa thing is like after you move here and you start a life here, you have your community and stuff, and then like it's like after your visa ends you just have to move back. Like it doesn't really make sense. And I think that's a very terrifying
But-
thing, cause like
But I
ending your
think,
whole life here and then just
then
moving
going back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
but I think everyone figures out their way, right?
yeah.
They'll figure that out.
Yeah.
If you can figure out how to live in Australia, you can figure out
But
anything.
you know what is cool about going somewhere else? So that you let's say back in your country, you're very dependent on your family, and that's your family, the family you're born with, and when you move to another country, you build your own family. You know,
Yeah.
you build relationships, you
Yeah.
build
that's
people
the
you
friends
grow
that you
with.
have. That's
Yeah.
it.
So you build your own personal family, the
Yeah.
people you hang out with,
Yeah.
and that makes it very interesting. You know, because back home is the family you grew up with. You know, the family you were born with, and here is the family we created.
We built it.
You know, based
We
on
built it.
your personality, the way you are,
Yeah.
and that's something cool because
Like-
you mold your life into.
Like it depends
into
on your
this,
vibes.
you know?
So we are not hanging out with other people that we work with.
Exactly. Yeah. So, it's a fun experience. I call my friends back home, and I always encourage them that I've had a very cool experience here.
Yeah,
And
you're
I
about
met
to get
really
married as
cool
well.
people. Like you, it's both sides. You meet people that you get along with, and you meet people that you don't. You know,
Yeah.
so it's part of the journey, and
So when
it's
are you getting
something-
married, bro?
I am already married, man. I am a married man.
All right, let me ask you guys the next question, okay?
What's the next question? Let's get a little bit more of that.
Let's
Dude,
Coke. You want
let's-
Coke?
let's
You want Coke?
continue.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Let's
Or else
have
we're not
some
going to be
Coke.
motivated for the question.
Give me the Coke, man. Alright.
Just a couple more.
I think we can just cap it off at this question. This will be the last question.
Last question?
Let's save it then. Let's save it. Save it for the last question, man. Save it.
You want a drink?
You want some
I want a
Coke, man?
I'm drunk now. What's the question?
Wait.
You're gonna have to cut this time out.
Oh my god.
What is this? This is mixed with.
Mix.
Okay.
What's
Alright,
the next question?
Alright, that's the next question. Okay, so
That's the last one.
Last question.
The last round.
question.
Last round.
what's the one advice that you would give to your younger self?
Start with him.
Why?
Alright.
Start with you.
When we say with younger self, let's just start with like.
That was
nice
a
round.
long
Like a
time
10
ago.
years ago. 10
Like
years
like
ago. 10 years
10,
ago.
10 years for you, like for us is like 18.
2 years ago.
Alright, let's just like who wants to start off this question?
Like when you were 18 years old.
Yeah, or like when you're
Anyway.
okay, when you enter adulthood. Okay,
Yeah,
let's say like
when you're
when you finish uni,
You're in
or like
university.
when you're in uni still. Alright, what's
Yeah.
what advice you would give to yourself
After
when
school,
you're
like,
when you're in uni still, or like your last year in uni when you're about to graduate and
after
like
high school.
everything feels like so lost and everything. Cause like bro, high school doesn't matter. It's like
I start. Yeah.
okay,
I start,
just say from the point of like when you
Yeah,
graduate.
whenever, like
Yeah.
even 2 years ago,
Yeah.
I would say that. So everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So even if you chase it, you might not get it, but one day you might get it. Like even if you don't expect it to get, right? So it happens if it's gonna happen. So you just have to put your hard work in. You have to put your discipline. You have to be patient and you have to be sincere in that.
Yeah.
And then like it's gonna come. You just have to wait for it. You can't be like
He's gonna come.
you just don't give up. He's just he's fucking 38 years old, man.
He's
Fucking-
37 years old.
That's what they do in Mexico, but I don't know. Like but yeah. Just wait, just be patient and just trust your hard work.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, I think like one thing I would tell my younger self is that I think it's always good to like trust in the process, because a lot of times you can plan your way out, but things don't exactly go according to plan. It's like when you graduate, you think you want to work at this job, but then like suddenly you transition your whole career and your whole life and everything, and you just have to go in with that idea, because you have to always trust your gut instinct. You have to trust yourself, because at the end of the day it's your own life, right? Like you don't allow anyone else to dictate how you want to live your life. And I think a lot of the times like we always allow what society tells us, like how we should live our lives and everything,
Society, man.
right? But
Fuck that.
at the end of the day, it's like it's how you want to live your life, because at your deathbed, right, like the society is not gonna care if you live a good life, like, but you're gonna live filled with regrets if you don't actually live the life that you intend to live. I think that's what I would tell myself, is to just trust in the process and to trust in yourself, because at the end of it, I think everything will just turn out the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. How about you?
Nice.
I feel like we're going in a bit too deep, right?
Yeah.
You're thinking your life.
That's what she
decisions.
said.
Fine, bro.
You're thinking of something else, man.
I don't know. I think.
Just fucking.
Oh God, I don't know. Look, I've told you this before. I think life, the main purpose of life is being
Living.
happy. You know, being happy. That's it.
Being
man.
happy.
And some people think that to be happy, to get
That's
that
right.
happiness, you have to have money.
Yeah.
And I think we go the route where we just try to I don't know, like
feel happiness inside.
build yourself up economically
Feel
to a
happiness
point
inside.
where you think you're gonna reach the top, and there's never a top, because once you have what you were dreaming of, you expect it higher and expect higher and expect higher, and it's never gonna be enough, you know. So I think there should be a point where we understand that we're here for a purpose, and that only purpose is to be happy. You
Wait,
know?
can I
That's the
chime
main
in?
purpose of life. Yeah.
Because I feel like I thought about it today as well. It's like, you know how they always say like rich people, like you never see, as in like money doesn't make you feel happy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you need money to resolve money problems. But I feel like in order to be happy or feel like fulfilled in life, it's to always like improve yourself. Because if you think about it, if you have all the money in the world but you don't feel like you've earned it, and like, let's say I give you $1 billion tomorrow, and you've bought everything that you wanted, like what are you gonna do with the money? And then like you already have all the money in the world. You feel stagnant, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even if you have the money, it doesn't make you feel happy or fulfilled. It's a sense of like pursuing a better version of yourself. Is like sort of like what makes you happy.
Exactly. I feel like, look, I've seen it from people that I've met. They're never satisfied with what they have. You know, you aspire to get, let's say, I don't know, you aspire to get $1 million, for example. Just to put an example. Once you reach it, you're going to be like, $1 million isn't enough. You know, why don't I get 2 million? Once you reach 2 million, you expect to have 5 million. And so you're never happy because you expect that next step.
Yeah.
You know, so
And I think
we have to live the process and be happy with what we have, but inspire to get more. You know, you can aspire to get more, but at the same time, learn to be happy with what you have at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, and thrive to get more. But it's that's I think that's the key. You know, to really enjoy the process, you know, the whole process, and that look, it's a small journey here, and you would think that 70, 80 years is a lot of time. No, it's a small journey, and we're going to be here. So if you're out there trying to get money all the time, and you have to learn to enjoy every step of it. And I feel that that's the most important thing that we have to.
But I also feel like people that are always striving for money, like they just put a lot of their self-identity in the materialistic possessions.
Exactly.
Right? But at the same time, like these things won't fulfill it. Like let's say you have a Lamborghini or like a Patek Philippe, like these things wouldn't fulfill you because at the end of the day, it's just a watch, it's just a car,
Exactly.
it's just a house, right?
But it fills a void inside you.
Not
So
really.
It's like just live a little. That's it.
Yeah, it's always like it's nice to have, but
Nice
it's like,
to have, just don't depend on that.
yeah, it's when you start putting your identity in all these materials, like, oh, people love me because I have a Porsche. People love me because I have a nice
You love it because you have a Porsche.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, but I just feel like at the same, like, it's not good to put our worth in all these things. You know what I mean? It's like there's always more to life than just like a car or a house or a watch. But at the same time, it's like it's a nice to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, just ask yourself, like, what if you have everything that you dream of, and like, what will you feel at that particular point? What's next?
Yeah.
You know what I've read before? Like it's I mean, it's not the greatest example, but for example, there's this guy called Dan Bilzerian. He's a pimp, man. He's
a fucking pimp, man.
He's a pimp. Well, let me tell you something. He said that, which is very true. It's very true. For example, once you have it all, not that we have it, not that we have. You know, I don't want to seem. I don't want to make it seem like we have all that.
We have nothing.
No,
we have
nothing. We don't have anything. We are going to be BWS, you know. But let's say, you know, we're talking like we were rich and billions and everything. But it's fun, you know. It's fun to like speak about what we aspire in the future, you know, which is pretty fun. But he said at the moment, like, and it's pretty interesting because we haven't lived that, you know. Once you have it all, you don't expect less. You know, this guy, like, he drives this crazy cars. You know, he drives crazy cars. If you're driving a Ferrari and they give you as a gift a Mercedes, you're not gonna enjoy it because you already have a Ferrari.
Yeah, you're not gonna love it.
So you expect so high that you're not gonna enjoy that kind of stuff. You know, so
no, but I also think do you think like after you have a Ferrari, you are fine with driving like a Toyota? Because you already close the loop of like having a Ferrari, you know what I mean? So it's like after you've driven a Ferrari, everyone looks at you like, oh, this guy has driven a Ferrari. He has the ability to make a Ferrari. It doesn't matter if he's driving a Toyota or Volkswagen because you already close the loop of it. At the end of the day, it's just experiences that we want. Experiences like having a big house, having a nice car. But then, like, all these things come with a lot of like headaches as well. Because like you think about it, you have to maintain all these cars and it costs a lot of money as well.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're not materialistic.
But let me put you an example. Let's say you grew up in a rich family and you've been driving a Ferrari for all your life. Yeah. And then one day, your dad decides to give you as a gift a Mercedes. Yeah. You're not going to be happy, man. Because you've been driving a Ferrari. So you're going to be like, why am I driving a Mercedes?
Your baseline is already too high.
Exactly. But let me put you a different scenario. You've been driving a fucking a Volkswagen. You
Yeah.
know, and then one day you get a gift. You get a Mercedes as a gift. You're gonna
Not
get
as a
fucking
gift.
ecstatic.
No,
you know,
no,
you're gonna
not-
be really happy.
not as a
because
gift.
it's a step forward. You know.
You earn for it, you save it, and then you buy it yourself.
Or you buy yourself,
Yeah,
you know,
that's-
and you buy
that's the
yourself.
thing.
So what I'm saying is, who in that scenario, which is more probable, who is happier, the rich guy or the poor guy?
Yeah,
well,
the
not I
poor-
wouldn't say the poor guy,
The
but
guy
the one that's
yeah.
thriving to get better.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's gonna be the thriving to get better. So sometimes you think that the richer you are, the happier you are. And it's not
It's
not
a
true,
sense of
because
achievement, bro.
You don't inspire to get.
Yeah.
What's better than
It's the
Ferrari?
aspirations.
You know,
Yeah.
When you
Oh, that's-
inspire yourself. Okay, next year I'm gonna get this. Next year I'm gonna go and do this. And this time I'm gonna have this business. You
Yeah.
inspire, and that inspiration makes you achieve things. And once you achieve it, you become happier. You know, you're
Yeah.
fulfilled. You're fulfilled.
Yeah, it's a
But if
sense
you
of-
don't have any fulfillment because you already reached the top, then what are you inspired to get?
Dude, that's
I'm
why
getting fucking inspired.
Okay,
that-
what
no,
was the
that- no,
topic
that-
of
no.
this podcast?
Bro, but that's what I'm saying is like
What was the topic of this podcast? What was
Huh?
the topic?
The
that we
our
started
topic
with?
is
How to live in Australia, right?
talking about what we haven't lived.
no. Dude, but that's what I'm telling you guys is like if let's say I give you $1 billion tomorrow, what
Yeah.
are you gonna do with it? Is the process? That's why I said
Well-
the journey is better than the destination.
Yeah.
Because
You give me,
it's
I
who you have to
understand
be. It's who you have to
Exactly.
become in order to achieve these things.
Yeah.
But if someone gives you these things tomorrow,
Yeah.
you wouldn't appreciate it because it's like you didn't earn it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like.
Exactly.
So would you want an easy way out of someone giving you everything you want out of life tomorrow, or would you want to work towards it? And if you say you want to work towards it, then you should appreciate where you are right now, which is on the come up, right?
The hard-earned money that we get every week,
Yeah, because
every
like,
Tuesday.
dude, if you don't have this, you wouldn't appreciate what you have later on when you have a lot more.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
What's the next
That's
step?
interesting,
man?
that's
What's the next
I
step?
have a question I want to ask both of
Yeah.
you, which is important for a podcast because we're kind of drunk now. Or at least I am.
We're drinking
Are you guys
Coke,
drunk?
bro.
Are you guys drunk?
On this?
No?
I'm drinking.
No,
this.
on the rum. Oh, dude, we finished the thing.
This?
I'm gonna tell you one question, and I'm gonna tell you both a question. I'm kind of drunk now. What would you rather live? What would you rather live? A lie that makes you happy, or a truth that makes you miserable?
A truth that makes you miserable.
You would rather have that?
Because
Really?
that
Same with
okay,
me.
it depends on what the context is.
Yeah.
Because if someone is lying to you to make you happy, I don't think that's actually like. If let's say I say I love you, but I'm lying to you, saying that, telling you that you're not fat because I want you to be happy, would you appreciate that?
No, wait. Let me put the scenario. You have. It's a stupid scenario, but it's. I think it's important. Let's say you have a partner. You know,
Okay.
it's cheating on you.
Okay.
You don't know it, and because of that reason that you don't know it, you're super happy with that person. You enjoy every moment with that person. You know,
Okay.
or you find out he's been cheating and you become miserable. What do you rather have? Become miserable
Dude,
the remaining of your life, or not know she's cheating on you? You not know the remainder of your life and be happy with that person.
okay, you need to know this, alright? You need to understand this quote, okay? It's called like this too shall pass. There's no point in life whereby you'll be miserable for the rest of your life. If you can end the misery and like, okay, someone telling you that this person is cheating on you, you would be able to move on faster because you know that this person doesn't even actually love you. Like everything is like an act.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to move apart from that faster compared to living in a lie whereby this person is like pretending to love you and you feel happy, but you after you found out like, okay, this isn't actually love. Like
Just
that,
a fake
like,
scenario, fake.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like you would rather
Yeah.
rip the band-aid off quicker so
Yeah.
that you can move on to the next person rather than just like staying in a situation whereby it makes you happy but it isn't.
Because
a
you
real
can
thing.
you can always
It's all
overcome.
fake. It's
Yeah.
all bogus.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
they're pretending to be.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like everything will pass in life, bro. Like
Yeah.
Okay, we are at relationships.
think about it, right? Like how many times have you broken up with?
Yeah.
How many
Yeah,
times have you talked-
you give us a number. You
No,
give us a
think
number
about it.
right
Like
now.
how many times have you talked to a
Broken
girl?
up with girlfriends?
Right.
Yeah.
How many
Give us
times
a
have you
number.
felt sad and like feel depressed,
You
but
get
you
the number
moved on
right
from
now.
it?
I moved on from
Right,
yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
Yeah.
this too shall pass. Like there's nothing that will
Yeah.
be forever in your life.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, you have done it 100
Yeah,
times.
exactly. Not 100 times.
Sometimes.
Not 100 times.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like everything will pass in life, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay. Don't remember your scenario.
Do what?
Your past.
That's what I'm saying,
You
bro.
press. Shut up, man.
No, but that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, we just need to move on and like, I think like view everything as an opportunity to grow.
You already did.
What?
You moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved on. I grew from it, bro.
That's good.
Exactly.
That's good. That's what we have to do.
What about you, Max? What do you rather have? What do you a lie that makes you happy, or a truth that makes you miserable?
Same as this.
Yeah.
Yeah. A truth and then like just move on to the next. Why you wanna live with a lie?
Yeah.
If it's a lie, it's one day it's gonna come like on your face, right on your face, and then you're gonna be like shattered. All
I think
over.
like that's just not in
So it's like-
relationships as
yeah.
well. It's like in the context of business or like career as well. Like, would you rather work in a job that makes you happy like in the present moment, but like in the long term will be miserable?
It's miserable.
Or would you rather like fail and keep failing until you eventually succeed?
Yeah.
Right. I think it's the same thing, and it just depends on how you view life, right? Your perspective towards life.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
Anyways, I think
That's it.
Any questions? That's
I
it.
think that's
Yeah,
that's it. That's
Alright,
all.
That's my first one.
See you guys the next time.
Yeah.
We are cooked.
Or not.
Oh, yeah,
or
probably
not.
not. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Alright. See you guys. Bye.